Hi, Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung lovers channel from all around the world. But this time, don't you dare skip the first few seconds of this video. Because what happened at Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas, in May 2026 truly made the entire internet lose control. This was not just an ordinary sound check. This was not only about BTS rehearsing before the concert, but about a moment that made thousands of ARMY cry, scream hysterically, and even admit they could not watch without trembling when Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook appeared in the same frame together. And even more shocking, many fans of the atmosphere during the soundcheck felt far more emotional than BTS's main concert itself. What really happened behind the intense atmosphere of the ARIRANG World Tour that caused the K-pop world to explode like this? Why did every small movement from Taehyung immediately shake the entire stadium? And why was the chemistry between Taehyung and Jungkook that night called one of the most dangerous moments for ARMY's mental state in 2026? In today's video, we will fully discuss how Taehyung made Bowl Stadium go hysterical with nothing more than his calm walk, Jungkook's viral expressions that made the internet overheat, the Taekook chemistry that shook global social media, Taehyung's baritone vocals that suddenly made the entire stadium fall silent, BTS's short dance performance that instantly went viral worldwide, and the reason why the El Paso soundcheck is being called one of the most emotional moments throughout the ARIRANG World Tour. So make sure you watch this video until the very end, because at the end there is one fact that has made many ARMY believe that BTS's main concert later could become the biggest explosion of 2026. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell right now, so you never miss the hottest, latest updates about Taehyung and BTS. And most importantly, help this video go viral so the world can always witness how the kindness, aura, and extraordinary power of Taehyung are capable of uniting millions of hearts around the world. Breaking news: El Paso is heating up. No one was truly prepared for what happened at Bowl Stadium, El Paso, Texas, during the second day's soundcheck of the ARIRANG World Tour in May 2026. What was originally considered just a warm-up session before the main concert suddenly transformed into a global emotional explosion that shook the BTS fandom across the world. Thousands of ARMY who had filled the stadium since the afternoon immediately went hysterical when Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook appeared on stage. Many fans admitted their hands were trembling while recording the moment because the atmosphere felt far too massive to simply be called a sound check. Within minutes, videos from the stadium flooded social media and triggered a huge question from global netizens. How could a rehearsal session feel more emotional than the main concert itself? Taehyung's appearance became the first explosion point that made Bowl Stadium shake violently. Wearing casual clothes, a layered fabric hat, sunglasses, and holding a red microphone in his hand, Taehyung slowly walked toward the center of the stage with an aura that instantly stole the attention of the entire stadium. There were no excessive movements, but it was exactly his relaxed attitude that made the atmosphere even wilder. When he gave a slight smile and occasionally stuck out his tongue toward the audience, ARMY screams instantly shattered the Texas air nonstop. Many fans on social media wrote that Taehyung was not doing a sound check, but was instead slowly destroying the fandom's mental stability. That reaction once again proved that Taehyung's charm remains one of BTS's greatest powers on the global stage. On the other side of the stage, Jeon Jungkook arrived with a different but equally powerful energy. Dressed entirely in black, Jungkook looked focused while gripping the microphone tightly and walking across the empty stage that a few hours later would be filled with a sea of ARMY bomb lights. His gaze was sharp, his steps were firm, and every movement radiated the dedication of a world-class performer. Many fans admitted they could not take their eyes off Jungkook because the aura he showed felt more mature, more emotional, and far more intense than before. When fan cameras captured Jungkook's facial expressions up close, the internet exploded once again with millions of comments saying that the atmosphere of this tour felt very different and much more personal. But the most earth-shaking moment happened when Taehyung and Jungkook finally appeared in the same frame together on stage. Bowl Stadium instantly transformed into an ocean of screams and emotional tears. Without needing to say much, their chemistry looked incredibly strong and natural. They moved in perfect synchronization, shared small smiles, joked lightly with the other members, and created a warm atmosphere that made many fans feel as though they were witnessing something far deeper than just a relationship between group members. The public could feel the long bond they had built over many years amid the harsh pressure of the global entertainment industry. Precisely because the moment looked so real and completely unforced, its emotional impact hit the audience even harder. When Kim Taehyung began testing his vocals, the stadium suddenly fell silent for a few seconds before exploding again into hysterical screams. Taehyung's signature baritone voice echoed throughout the open stadium with deep and warm resonance, creating an atmosphere that made many fans admit they got chills. Jungkook then entered to complete the harmony with his soft yet sharp and emotional vocals. The combination of their voices once again proved why their musical chemistry is considered one of BTS's strongest identities in the eyes of the world. In many corners of the stadium, numerous ARMY could be seen cry while continuing to record every second of the moment because they did not want to lose even the smallest memory from that historic night. Another explosion of energy happened when Kim Taehyung and Jungkook performed a short dance during the soundcheck. Even without full concert costumes and without grand lighting production, their movements still looked precise, sharp, and full of emotion. The stadium shook violently once again because the audience could not contain their excitement. Short videos of the dance moment instantly went viral across multiple social media platforms within minutes and sparked millions of comments from global fans who admitted they got goosebumps seeing their synchronization. Many people said BTS possesses a rare ability to turn an ordinary rehearsal session into an emotional experience that feels like the biggest final performance in the world. The second-day soundcheck of the ARIRANG World Tour in El Paso ultimately proved one thing that can no longer be denied. BTS's power does not only lie in their main concerts, but also in raw and authentic moments like this. Under the Texas night sky, Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook once again showed why their names are still capable of stopping the world attention simply by standing side by side on stage. Bowl Stadium was not merely a concert rehearsal location, but a witness to how two global icons created an emotional explosion that left ARMY unable to look away even for a second. And now one huge question continues flooding social media worldwide. If the soundcheck alone was already this insane, how massive will BTS's main concert explosion be later? And finally, this is a night that made the world realize once again that Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook are not just ordinary idols. The second-day soundcheck of the ARIRANG World Tour in El Paso transformed into a global emotional explosion that made ARMY cry, scream hysterically, and become unable to forget a single second of it. From Kim Taehyung's calm walk that instantly shook the stadium, Jungkook's sharp gaze that made the internet explode, to their chemistry that felt too real to simply be explained with words, everything has now become a hot topic across social media worldwide. And the biggest question still haunting the BTS fandom right now is this. If the soundcheck alone has already destroyed ARMY's mental state like this, then how devastating will BTS's main concert be later? Thank you for watching until the end. Taehyung lovers, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy content like this. But if you don't like it, feel free to skip it because the Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. And now we want to hear your voice. What do you think about the viral moment between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook in El Paso? Do you think their chemistry has truly destroyed the global internet? Write your opinions in the comments section right now. Keep following the latest, hottest, and most emotional news about Kim Taehyung and BTS only on the Taehyung Lovers channel. Stay tuned for the next global phenomenon, because what happens after this may become even more shocking than El Paso. Tonight's information brings our meeting to a close. Good night, stay safe, and see you again in the next viral news only on Taehyung Lovers.